maybe like what, 2 months ago?
A month ago, I think.
Something around like it's been like a year and a half, and James just realized why we call it Babetalk. Speaking of which, good evening, everybody. We're going live, and we're telling people that our
Our parents.
my, my editor just learned why we call the website Babetalk. What's going on?
Suppy.
Gotta learn.
We are efficient at what we do. Subby, come at me. This evening, we have Mike and Nick of Shorebreak. What's up, guys?
Uh,
Oh. I think that was a greeting.
It was a greeting.
All right, there we go. Okay, we got him. It kind of sounded like the internet sneezed at me, and I was like, ooh. I think that's good.
You killed the internet.
I killed the internet a long time ago, but I think the internet, more importantly, had killed me. We also have James Boss on the show tonight. Everyone say hi to James.
Hey, what's up, dude? What's up?
James, what's you wearing there? Who you wearing tonight?
I am wearing Little Down. They are a cool band from Long Island. Shout out to Colin Feeney and Ethan and Pat and Zach and everyone in that band.
Susiepalooza, sup. And you know what? Shorebreak, let's take a look at what you guys are wearing, because now I feel like the ghost of Joan Rivers wanted to and quiz everyone on what they're wearing.
Who they're wearing, Ollie. It's who they're wearing.
Harvard.
I'm wearing
Go to Harvard.
my tag.
What's your tag? The Gap.
The Gap.
The Gap.
Baby Gap.
Baby Gap. And also,
Damn.
my jeans are American Eagle. I gotta say that.
Yeah, my pants are
They feel
American
nice.
Eagle, too.
Oh,
They do feel nice.
Good
Yeah,
job.
thanks.
Man, that is I can't like. Is that like the male equivalent to basic? Like when girls wear the pink clothing, is American Eagle jeans and like Gap shirts the equivalent?
Are you calling me basic?
I love how it took you a second. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be mean to my guests. I apologize.
No, please. We encourage it. Be mean to Mike.
Yeah.
Don't be mean to me, though. I can't take it.
Nah, well, see, now I'm just going to be mean to you, Nick. You want to bully people? You want to enable others to be a bully? How about we bully you? Harvard? You even go to Harvard? You even graduate high school?
No.
James, who is this kid you have on my podcast? Yeah, cry. Cry, infant. That's what we do here on Babetalk. That's what we have people coming to the show, watch me bully kids.
That's
What's
fine.
going on, everyone? That's fine? This is fine.
That's fine. I can take it. Yeah. No,
Yep.
I can't take it.
Yep, that's how we start the show. Before we get started, I want to give a shout out to our awesome sponsor, Terminus Teas. They just got done a sale with the beach hoodie, so by the time you're listening to this, you missed out. That sucks for you. But I do highly suggest you go onto their website, terminustees.com, and take a look at their inventory and what they can do for you. What they do is they give you guys personal accountants to help you with merch. They also have designers, which are awesome, and they have a cool, really well hand created features for you guys. Like they put. There's a lot of like professionalism that goes along with it. Like you'll see people put shirts in bags and shit. I don't know. I've seen a lot of people just like not put the finishing touches like bags and T-shirts and like hand tags because punk rock. But they're punk rock with professionalism. Certainly not like Babetalk. But we're very gracious that they're working alongside of us to give our guests little gifts and shit. So go check them out. We approve them, even though we don't make merch. Maybe we won't one day in the future. But go check them out. It's cool shit. Yep, that's how we started. We actually ask our guests each week how their week was, or how their month or year so far have been. And I haven't seen James a little bit. James, you actually had some pretty interesting things happen to you within the past 2 weeks.
This has been a really, yeah, it's been a really weird week. Probably the craziest week of my life. I was in Connecticut to see Fall Out Boy with my dad. I went to Philadelphia to see Tonight Alive with my friend Maggie, and then I hung out with one of our writers named Dan. And in between that, I unveiled a 62 artist comp CD called The Great Big Susiepalooza Comp Volume 1. which is
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Can you say that one more time for the people in the back? What is that called?
the Great Big Susiepalooza Comp Volume 1. Mike over here is on the cover, actually. He's our cover star, our cover girl.
My God.
And it has
And her in the American Eagle jeans. You look good, Bay. You look good.
and basically the comp is a 62 artist comp that is on Bandcamp for $5 or more for pre-order. Comes out March 25th, and all the money is going towards both the Lust Garden Foundation, which is to fight against pancreatic cancer, and towards a raising money to hold a benefit show that I'm holding for the second time in the summer called Susiepalooza. Shorebreak is very familiar with Susiepalooza. And it's basically was in honor of my neighbor Sue Marchetti, who passed away in 2014 from pancreatic cancer. And it originally started off as a small thing just to honor her memory, have some bands, and it kind of escalated, and we ended up raising over $3,000 for Lust Garden, and this year we hope to do more. And artists on the comp include not only the lovely Shorebreak, Modern Baseball is on it, Abandon All Ships is on it, Beach Slang is on it, Head North is on it, Pentimento is on it, Chase Huglin is on it, It Lives, It Breathes is on it, Make Them Suffer is on it, just and so many artists from so many different genres in this little Warped Tour scene. And it's very cool. And it's on pre-order for $5 or more, and it comes out March 25th.
Look at you being all press ready and shit. That was good. That was very good. Everyone give it up for James Boss over here. That was very good. Now, I'm actually very excited to give exclusive information. Follow Babetalk.tv for all the exclusive information on the actually the Susiepalooza Festival that's going to be coming out. I can finally now announce to everybody that Coldplay has agreed to come to James' backyard to play the festival that will be happening later in the summer. So
I'm very honored. They agreed to do it for about $2 million, but I think it's worth it. I think it'll be a good show.
The only thing that was actually like a very, very specific condition for them coming on the show was that I have to be somewhere on the stage just sitting there looking sad, so they can make it seem as if they are helping a person of color instead of just like a regular charity, because for whatever reason Coldplay just likes helping ethnicities and not really like diseases. But it's important. But honestly, keep an eye out on James Boss with all the rest of the stuff. We may be posting some more stuff on Babetalk, but I'm not too sure. James doesn't like to toot his own horn, but I'm telling him just to use that as a platform for everything. But I'm sure you guys will be hearing more information about it.
Yeah, it's lit.
James.
It is lit.
James.
Yeah.
You gonna make them sell tickets?
Yeah. Every band has a 50-ticket pre-sale, and if they do not meet it, they have to not only pay me $1,000, but they have to give me a back rub throughout the whole entire show.
A back rub and like a leaf a leaf fan.
Yeah, and they get their set time cut short for like 20 minutes.
Damn, that's gonna be like 2 Coldplay songs, because I'm pretty sure all their songs like average 6 or 7 minutes with all the ambience.
Yeah,
they're all long.
It's just most songs are just Chris Martin just like singing hums throughout the songs, just like.
If you listen closely, you can hear a bunch of white soccer moms crying at the beauty of Viva La Vida.
Just in the middle of their van, they have no idea like why they're so like hyped up. Did anyone like realize like I'm going on a
tangent,
Coldplay tangent? I don't know. It's 2016. I found myself going on a Coldplay tangent after the Super Bowl. All right, Nick and Mike, how's it going, guys?
It's going okay.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that you guys are doing well. How was your past few days, weeks, months, years? Tell me. Lay it on me, kids, people, humans.
My week's been pretty good. Thank you.
Pretty good? Nothing bad happened yet?
Nothing crazy. Had yesterday off, work today. You know.
Nice.
What about you?
I had a midterm like 2 hours before this.
Damn.
Whew. School sucks.
Yeah, drop out. Don't drop out.
No,
That's
you should drop out.
No, don't drop out.
Drop out and start a punk band. Come on, man. I thought you guys are punk.
I'm the furthest thing from
Oh God, you're. Wait. If I say the word poser, is anyone gonna get offended? I just need to make sure off the bat.
No, he actually is our guitar player is the only punk member of the band.
Yeah.
Everybody else is in fact a poser.
Yeah. We all go to college.
Yeah.
Is in fact a confirmed poser. Well, let's start with Nick. You said what are you studying currently?
Studying business. Yeah, just regular business administration. I'm actually getting my master's right now, which is
Wow, that's adult stuff.
yeah. Don't ask me why.
Well, actually, no, it's interesting because marketing is kind of like one of those broad things that you can apply in several different aspects, especially when you're in a band. Do you see yourself using any of it currently inside of Shorebreak's media or their campaign work?
That's pretty much like pushing the band, getting the shows, handling all of those aspects, so it really helps out. And I honestly love doing it.
Nice. Well, that's awesome. That's a cool thing. Well, so and Mike, where do you work?
What was that?
Where do you work, Mike?
Oh, where do I work? I work at a plaque place called the Plaque. We make plaques. Something like a tradesman, sort of.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really know. Yeah, it's wood shop class from like middle school and high school. It's like that.
The best way you described it was arts and crafts for adults.
Yeah, pretty much.
I like that though. You still get to shred some creative aspects into that.
Pays the bills.
Now, like, do you ever find yourself like thinking, you know what, I should put a plaque on our instruments? Because that would be dope.
Maybe a trophy.
Maybe.
It could be like world's best guitarist or like world's scummiest drummer or like some shit like that. I don't know. It's like something that I would put. That would be it.
World's best member of One Direction.
There you go. See.
That's mine.
You're sweet. Thank you.
He's 1/4 One Direction.
And then you would be able to get like the endorsement from like Baby Gap and American Eagle, and then just like put that right underneath the under the plaque.
I mean, we could.
If I could give a trophy,
Hey, there's money involved.
There is.
person,
Tom? Really?
100%, yeah.
World's best person?
Yes. He is the best person in the world.
I strongly disagree.
It's totally.
Yeah.
Tom is our other guitar.
I was. I was gonna say like, oh, that's so nice. Like world's best person. Like you really can't get any higher than that. They just took it completely away. Just like, nope, nowhere near it. Fuck this kid.
But though, like,
Actually, no, he isn't over. Like,
he's everyone's favorite person. Like,
the thing about Tom is you can talk to him about anything because I think he reads. So,
he's really interesting. You know,
he's very diversified.
he's a good person.
Yeah.
Nice guy.
Yeah. That's all I got.
Hey James, how about you ask a question real fast?
Shoot, putting me on the spot. All right. So tell us more about this Tom person. What makes him such a good human being?
He has a really big head and a really big butt for like I don't even know why. He was just born with large
born that way.
appendages,
Appendages.
I guess. And he like never plays guitar, and then when he plays the guitar, he's awesome.
Yeah, he's one of those people that's actually just like naturally gifted.
So
Which it sucks because
none else.
For
One
sure.
person that is.
Yeah.
So that's why we have him.
100%, 100%. He is a pretty cool person from the times I've talked to him, so I can safely say that I back him. What,
You mean
E?
both.
James is a very good person to pick a character. He's picked a lot of our writers and photographers for the website, so I guess that can translate well to looking at other bands, I guess, right?
Definitely. I think so. I'm pretty shitty. I don't know.
Wow, yeah. I gave you a
He's
bone
done.
there, man. You could have at least went with it. Hey, real quick, guys. For those listening to the show, we're gonna be doing some back end stuff real fast because, welcome to Babetalk. You're coming in a little choppy, Shorebreak. So let's try and change some settings to try and get you guys sounding a little bit better, real quick before we go into the interview. So, on the top, and for those that are listening to the podcast at home, I guess you can use this as a tutorial in case you want to host your own podcast via Google Hangouts. So I'm gonna walk you through how to adjust your bandwidth. All right. So if you guys look at the top of your screen, you're gonna see that there's literally a button that just says adjust bandwidth usage.
Okay.
Just take that down a notch real quick and see if that works out any better. You should see a switch in video quality.
I put it on medium. I think it's better.
Medium sounds good. We can try playing along with that, and if we experience any more choppiness, I can holler at you boys, and then we'll try and figure something else out.
Yeah. I'm gonna put it on here.
All right. So, all right. Well, you know what? Let's go on with the interview, and then just keep an eye on the chat so that we can work shit out because professionally unprofessional, and Google hates us. And welcome to Babetalk. Let's move on.
What am I doing?
All right. So.
So just keep an eye on it.
Okay. Good. All right. We're good.
Okay. Cool. All right. We're good to go. So at this point of the interview, or at this point of the show, we actually give our band an interview. So before we jump into that, I'm going to go back and forth between you guys. James is going to go back and forth with you guys with some questions. So just answer to the best of your abilities, and if we don't like it, we'll just kick you off. How about that?
That's fine.
That's fine.
Works for me.
All right.
Yeah.
So before we jump into the whole in-depth interview, if you guys could just give a brief introduction to your band and what you guys play instruments as a band.
Sure. Do you want to start? Introduction, like what you do.
Oh, I sing. That's it, pretty much.
That's all you do.
He looks
Like,
pretty.
most of
Sings and
Do a
looks
lot.
pretty.
Like a lot of it starts with me, and then we bring it to the band.
And I play bass. Mike Ketto plays guitar. Tom Vesarina also plays guitar, and Joe Stewart drums.
Okay. And how'd you guys get started? If there was like a brief history that you guys can give us.
I guess the abridged version would be back in 2011 in
2010.
2010, graduated high school. We hit up Scarola because he actually drummed at the time, so we wanted to just jam, play some Blink-182 songs, all time. We were playing, and then eventually we just decided to write our own songs. Mike realized that he prefers singing and playing guitar rather than just drumming, so we just kind of changed the whole band. Joe Stewart from his band Dear Tragedy, that was on the island a while ago.
It's kind of funny because the first time that we jammed, I'm there.
Tom played with us.
Yeah, we had Tom come, and then apparently Mike didn't like the way he played.
Yeah,
So,
Mike thought
they
Tom
just
was terrible.
Yeah, he thought and then,
Yeah,
and then randomly we were hurting for a guitarist after a while.
yeah, and
then
Tom came in.
Yeah.
Now we're here.
All right. Well, that's awesome. So I guess we can just kick off this set of questions with where did you both get your musical start from? Like as far as picking up instruments, writing down lyrics and stuff along the lines of that.
I started when I was in elementary school, around 5th grade. I asked my mom if I can get guitar lessons. So I started playing guitar, and then in high school I picked up the bass, just because nobody else wanted to play it. So I was that guy. And I actually ended up liking bass more than guitar.
Me too, fam. Me too.
I was a little bit younger in elementary school, and I did the same thing. I asked for the guitar, like the whole nine, and I like took a few lessons, and I hated it. I like just playing the saxophone, played that for a long time. Learned a few other instruments like bassoon and weird stuff like that along the way, and then eventually I ended up picking up drums and guitar around the same time. And then played guitar in the band for a while, and then I stopped doing that. But that's pretty much it.
Awesome. So how would you say you've grown since you've started as a musician to where you are now?
Oh, grown as musicians?
Yeah.
I think the best way to say it is just playing with other people really helped it to musicians or anything like that. So just playing with other people, you learn so much from each other.
100%.
Yeah, definitely a huge thing. Learn to interact with other musicians.
People
Was it a-
play just in my room.
True.
Was it a process that was learned quickly, or did it take time? Like learning how to interact with other people.
It took because we would play together all the time, but once we had all the pieces together, like a drummer, bassist, a singer, that's when it really clicked. So it did take some time.
Yeah.
For sure, for sure.
I was in another band for this one, so I was kind of like had a handle on it, but then
You played in band in school.
yeah, that too, and you just end up once everybody like.
Now, see, where would you guys say the difference lies between the different bands that you've played in, chemistry-wise, and how it works now with the lineup that you guys have?
I played in. You've played with other people before. You've played with a bunch of different people.
Yeah, I would say just literally everyone's different. I think with this band, the big thing about like not the case with some other bands I played with. So literally a lot of the time it'll just be us hanging out and not playing. That's what we spend the majority of our time.
Yeah.
Then when we go to play, you have like
It's a different kind of chemistry. I
yeah,
guess.
it's almost like a closer relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Even though we might be, sloppier and stuff that you just know from the person's personality.
There you go. Because that is definitely important to still be able to kind of like still have friends. Because like I said, it still might be a little bit messier, but at least you guys have the patience with each other to get it tighter the next time around.
I've never understood when a band is playing each other.
Mm-hmm.
That's something I never understood.
I don't know. People do it.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I hate you.
Well, I hate you too.
Yeah, but I guess we'll still make music,
All right, let's talk about the EP for a second. Switch gears up a little bit. So you guys released Misdirection about around November, I think it is now. I don't know, some November, December.
Came out
December.
December, my bad.
December 8th.
I heard it in November, which is why I thought it came out in November.
Yeah, you heard it early. You got the sneak peek.
The sneak peek. But how would you say the reaction has been towards it so far?
I'd say very positive. People seem to like it a lot.
A lot of people only like paper. That's the biggest. Paper's tight, dude. Even my mom's like that. Like,
really?
yeah, she put up a picture of Instagram. It's just like paper.
Just paper.
Yeah.
No, but overall, people like it.
For sure.
It was different songs for 4 different listeners. Like each song is kind of different. Like the opening, Sunrise, it's kind of turnover-y, it's ambient, and then it goes into the more emo songs with Fall. So it's something for everybody, which I think is cool that a band does.
Awesome. Now, one thing that you got to do on the release cycle for it was you got to play a really cool, basically packed out hometown show to release it with a bunch of cool local bands. What was it like playing that?
honestly, favorite played. Whenever I put a show together like that, where I'm booking all the bands myself, getting everything together, I never know how it's gonna go out. And when we pretty much all these kids came to see us play, and they were all singing along, jumping on each other. Like, you don't expect it, and when it happens, it's awesome.
There's tons of interaction, which was
Yeah.
energy. Even though everybody was tired because the show was long, but it was really
It was
good
worth
time.
it.
Yeah, definitely worth it.
Awesome.
And it's funny to see that you guys have been around for such a long time. When you guys have put out Displacement, and that was back around the same time as December 2013, now you're looking at Misdirection. Where have you seen you guys grown as a band personally on a local level to being able to pack out shows? What was it like before, and how is it compared to now?
During the Displacement time compared to now?
Yeah, like seeing you guys blossom from the progression. How's the progression look like?
It's like a different world.
Yeah, I mean, so much has changed.
Yeah, when we first put out the Displacement, it was like the first solid line at time. And the shows we were playing were a lot smaller. Not as many kids came out. It was more just like us convincing our friends to go. But now it's people coming because they actually want to see us, which is for to go see you, because
which we definitely did.
We did that, but now people want to see us, and that's awesome.
Yeah,
I love it.
It's a good feeling, and we were 2 years like switching. Like we had one, then we didn't have one, and then just all these random people coming in and out, and then we got a solid lineup. We got Joe. That was cool. I did a lot of guitar on that, but then like literally right after that came out, we stopped doing that. That's when Tom came in.
Yeah.
Well, we had Eric and then Tom, but you know, it's literally everybody get better at everything as we're doing it. Just it's awesome. And it's so much fun.
And since then, we've gotten on so many cool shows on the island. Mixtape Fest, we played at the with guys.
Yep.
So much fun.
Yeah, we get really lucky with that stuff.
Yeah, we've gotten lucky with a lot of good shows. Like
really,
Fireworks' last show.
Honestly, like really like thankful and appreciative.
Love it.
You know,
100%. Yeah, it's been really crazy seeing you guys evolve, like seeing you guys play with real friends and Every Time I Die to 4 Years Strong, which is coming up this week, and Fireworks. Like, it's just completely insane to see that progression. It's like almost like the scene is reviving in a way, you know?
That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Like, even just going to other shows, like, there's so many kids going out. It reminds me of, like, 3 years when Babetalk went. It's kind of like that phase again.
Definitely. Now, how would you say the scene has, like, to continue on that, like, how else would you say the scene has grown since you guys have started?
What was that, James?
How would you say the scene has grown, like, in general, since you guys have started to now?
Since we started, when we started, it was not point. And so we didn't really benefit from that.
Absolutely terrible. Like,
yeah, we were not a good band.
Because one, like, I feel like everybody has their first band when 16 or something. This was our first band when we were like 20 or whatever. So like, and we didn't, so we didn't have those like learning experiences back then. We were like people because it was a high point in the scene at the time.
Yeah, it was,
like
and one of our first shows that we played was with the Punches.
Yeah, yeah. So.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we were. Like,
100%.
Like, not so. But then it's been pretty fun since then. Yeah.
But shortly after that, the scene was kind of at a low point, and building again. With it, I don't know if it's bands like Neck Deep and State Champs and Knuckle Puck that are bringing in the younger crowd. Yeah, I can't really put my finger on it.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
But there's.
Yeah, there's definitely more people coming out now because of everything.
Yeah,
for sure.
and it's noticeable.
100%.
And now I hear you guys mentioning the bands that because you guys would consider yourself a pop punk band. We've touched on bands like Knuckle Puck, Neck Deep, Real Friends. That's kind of like the new wave, and you guys do seem to set yourself apart from that. But what would you guys say that you bring to the table within the very populated pop punk world that other bands aren't able to achieve themselves?
Yeah,
I gotta think about that.
because it is very oversaturated. A lot of bands sound the same. I like to think that we kind of write the music that we want to listen to, because really we like some of the smaller pop punk bands like Stick Up Kid, With the Punches, and bands like that.
Mm-hmm.
And we kind of try to sound more like that because that's what we listen to a lot.
Yeah,
To the pop punk genre,
it
it has the more emo-ish feel to it.
we're really like the bands that we like are super diverse. I mean, we're just talking right within.
We listen
Yeah,
to all the
majority
time.
we listen to like a bunch of random stuff, and we're very like particular about what we listen to.
Mhm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
Tom, like obsessed with 311.
Yeah.
Cowdell is obsessed with. Joe likes hardcore bands.
I like the Early November.
He likes the Early November. I like One Direction. Like we literally all listen to different shit, and instead of doing it ends up being something we all like, which is weird because we all like different things. But the fact that we can find a common ground is pretty cool. It comes out all right.
That's very true. Now, I kind of want to touch on some of the lyrics that you guys have within your songs and kind of like the common themes that you guys have. I mean, just looking at the album cover, the names that you have named your stuff, Displacement. Oh my God, I can't read my own handwriting. The new EP that came out.
Misdirection.
Misdirection. Thank you, man. This is when my handwriting does not come in handy. Misdirection. These seems like very stressed out. Where am I? 21 Pilots. They seem like very emotional type of dysphoric kind of themes. While still holding the pop punk tone. How do you guys achieve that? Like still having such breakdown of emotions within a very high energy kind of sound, like not letting it be brought down like an American football type of thing.
It's kind of that mix of genres again that we're trying to achieve.
Yeah, it's probably
where the song sounds really happy and pop. Or
Transit was really good at that.
Yeah, Transit was very good at that.
And that's a band that we like a lot. I mean, it definitely happens. I think it happens here probably because all the we love. I don't know, because we definitely like music that's a bit more faster. That's for sure.
Yeah, honestly, from the start of this band, like every song we've written is we have song personal preference. Like,
and even at times the song will be like when it's first written it'll be slow, but literally by the time
it changes,
it goes through each band member, it ends up being this.
Yeah, but I don't know, like how it first happened, where we had these lyrics and we had this music and we just tried to blend it. It just happened, and it's been working. Like it worked on Displacement and it progressed on Misdirection, so we stuck with it, and that's the sound we have, and that's what we like.
Nice. That's still awesome.
For sure. Now, what was the recording process like for Misdirection itself? I know that you went with Jay Mass from X Defeater, but how was it like?
2 days we worked with Jay's assistant, Dan Flores, best guy in the world.
Yeah, nicest dude.
Yeah, he was very understanding. He was very relaxed. He gave us as much time as we needed. Yes, and he was just very cool to hang out with. And he had this dog, Pepa, that inspired the song Paper.
Oh.
Beagle that just like walks around while, like you'd be tracking like the loudest obnoxious shit, and then there's like a beagle walking around like being all cute and like sleeping on the couch.
Great, but it was a very relaxed environment.
Yeah, so everything is very, very relaxed.
Yeah, and I would 100% go there again to record. It was
Awesome.
Hmm.
So, what was it like compared to recording in the past? Like, how was it different?
It was
actually very different.
We had time to think and to work on things. Like a lot of like the song Paper was finished there.
Yeah, so Paper was pretty much written in the studio.
Like a lot of time where it's like and trying different things and just take after take, just trying different things, which is pretty cool because normally we go in there like, okay, we know what we're gonna do, bang, you know,
like with displacement.
Damn.
Hard.
Yeah, literally.
So like this, we had a lot more time to work on it, and I think that shows.
Plus, we were all there. Like displacement was like
yeah, we were there for the entire time.
It was like just us for a few days. And
yeah, with Misdirection, we were all there, so we were all critiquing it and giving our feedback, which helped a ton.
So it was a lot more natural.
And displacement.
Yeah, displacement's no.
Awesome. Awesome.
So you guys have been playing around the Long Island scene for a while. What are some of the tactics that you guys are using to kind of branch out, to kind of extend a little bit past the Long Island scene and onto other local surrounding areas?
We have a couple friends up in Connecticut, and we're just trying to branch out. Like also friends with a couple bands upstate New York, and so just those connections. Try to play with them. You play in their hometown. You play here. It's kind of, you help me kind of a thing.
Yeah, everybody's pretty open and nice and accepting of each other for the most part. Everybody's really nice. So. Plus, anybody went to like a school or something, that's always a big thing.
Yeah, the colleges.
I went to college in Connecticut, so that's how we got over there for a bit.
Shout out to Oneonta, who's booked Shorebreak as well.
True. And it's really encouraging to see that there are so many different people wanting to support each other within the music scene. However, well, that sounds negative, and this is not a negative question. Are you guys seeing a positive buzz with your band on a out-of-state level as well as in-state or city?
I'm not too sure. Like that's something that's really hard to track. Like
at this point, yeah, because we have a hard time touring. We can only take trips. Just knowing what's going on out of state, like the internet helps with that, obviously, because you find out, like you get like these random people from the middle of nowhere that are like, yo, this is cool, and you develop relationships with these people. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I wouldn't know how to track it. I think that just comes.
Awesome. So, what is there like a message that you want people to take away from your music?
Message.
Well, I know art is something the person you want to be. Don't really listen to what everybody else is trying to sell you. Formulate your own opinions. That's what I like.
That's so preachy.
That's what I like to give off.
But that's positive though. Like that. Like I think wow, stroking out. Individuality is something that is an underlier within the punk scene that's always been around, I believe.
Yeah, and I think it'll always be there with all the bands doing this type of thing. And
I just hate when bands get overly preachy and like that happens a lot with the political thing. Like, I hate that.
We
Like, I'd rather tell
try to
people to
not-
do their own research and, like, you know, make up opinions.
we don't have a message, and we, you know what I mean?
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
All right, we're gonna fight right now. No, if, like just
Everybody would have
everybody
a
in
different
general,
answer.
everybody would have a different answer. A, and also B, I think that we really don't think about that stuff all that much. We really are. And that's what we do. That's what we like to do.
Mm-hmm.
So then, if that's the case, then what would you say to the people that aren't exactly in bands and they want to help contribute on a positive level to their music scene? What advice would you give to them to get involved?
For people that don't play music to get involved into the scene?
Yeah, like if they don't play music, how would you encourage them to get involved?
Just come to shows. You know, be a part of the community. Listen to music, share it with friends.
So many people because the scene. And that
Yeah.
You don't even know what the scene is until you start seeing the same people at shows over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
But you can actually, you know, so many people make stuff. So
There's everybody in the music scene, whether you play or not.
you want to be involved. Just
It's a community.
Come and hang out. Yeah.
Get involved. Sure. So we're going to take this opportunity. We're actually going to play a song off your new EP that you guys have put out back in December, which I've actually been digging a lot. I don't think we ever came to a definitive decision as to what song we're going to play. So you guys just shoot a title and we'll play it. 1, 2, 3, go. You guys tell me what song.
Yeah, maybe type it.
Yeah, let me type it.
Hi? Oh, yeah, sorry, I didn't. Oh, okay, around. Okay, all right, there we go. Yeah, I totally didn't even hear it. All right, so we're gonna play around. We're gonna play around. It's off the new EP, and you guys just give a quick intro, and we'll play for all these lovely children and kids and adults here.
Introduce a song. What kind of it is?
Wait, what do you? What
song?
An intro to the song, like why the song was written and what the song means to you guys.
That's all you.
Oh,
What's the song about?
basically, like, this is the first song, you know, way back, like right after Displacement. It was just like, what's it about? Somebody who's not around. It was just
It's the pop jam.
was dealing with somebody that was away at school, and that's where the lyrics came from. And then years later, we put it together, and the band made it way better than it was. So that's what it is. Yeah.
All right. So for you guys listening pleasure, we're gonna play Around off of Misdirection by Shorebreak.
How hard it is to get this out. How much of me is empty now. You left with everything you need, but I think you're forgetting one thing. You turned your back and walked to leave. I bite my lip and grind my teeth. The choke on air trying to breathe. The lack of you consumes me. got better things to do. And I'm still here in my room. But you got better things to do. But you got better things to do. And I'm still here in my room. But you got better things to do. But you got better things to do. And I'm still here in my room. Replace me with new faces. I must still play.
Yeah. I just had to unmute you guys, and
Yep.
there we go. All right, it was unmuted on the first try. So now we have this EP that came out within December of last year, and it's still pretty fresh. Are you guys looking to tour this album out anytime soon? Like to take it outside of Long Island?
Definitely.
Yeah, that's
What
all.
were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say that's all up. That's his thing.
Why is that?
He
Well, right now we're actually working on recording another song. It'll probably just be a single, and then we're gonna see what happens come the summer. I think we're working on a few shows out of state, early May or northeastern area, which will be very cool. Hopefully that gets announced soon. So definitely more things coming, and maybe a couple one-off
Nice.
shows.
That's good. It's always good to stay fresh, stay not to grow stagnant. Because once you grow stagnant, like people start to. Although your music is great, I love it. Like it definitely is a break from the cultural norm that pop punk is nowadays. Like we all know that the new wave of pop punk has gotten a tiny bit generic and a little cookie cutter, but you guys do manage to break that mold, and it's very fresh, and I think it's something that kids would jump on right away given the opportunity that they hear it. So it's great that you guys continue to do your work, to do your homework, do your thing, so as to stay fresh and on top of people's minds when coming out with new music and touring and stuff. So that's awesome. I'm glad to hear it.
Thank you. And I definitely agree with music. So all and that was definitely one goal for us. We just wanted to make our own sound, our own little niche almost.
or at least try to.
Yeah, try to. I mean, if they yeah.
Yeah, it's all about the attempt to just doing the damn thing to see what happens.
Exactly.
So that's awesome. Mike and Nick, I do thank you guys for coming on the show tonight. It has been a wild night indeed. I'm glad that you've taken the time and opportunity to allow us to get to know you. We hope the best for everything that you end up doing in the very near future. Also the future. And all future. From every second on for here, I'm wishing you the best. Not any specific time period. But if you...
Yeah,
Yeah. So if you have any new news that comes out, let us know. We will be more than happy then to promote it. Like any music videos that end up dropping, or song premieres, or new singles that, like you said before. Let us know. You are now part of the Babetalk family, and we love you with all the Babe heart that we have to offer.
that'd be awesome.
That's a new thing that we have in Babe heart. So yeah, guys. Like I said before, this show was sponsored by Terminus Teas. Go ahead and take a look at them, terminusteas.com. They got a lot of awesome stuff. Great people over there. Great merchandise that they want to design for you. Go ahead and take a look at Shorebreak. Shorebreak, give us your social medias.
At ShorebreakNY for Twitter. At ShorebreakNY for Instagram. ShorebreakNY.bandcamp.com. ShorebreakNY.com.
And also on
ShorebreakNY.
Yeah, Shorebreak NY on Facebook as well. That was pretty good, guys. This is a pretty good episode. It was dank. Next this Thursday, not next Thursday, this Thursday, we're going to have Common Thief on the show, which is going to be fun. Jake Landley is going to be coming on. Right, James?
Yes.
Yes, that's correct. I was like, wait, no, because you know what? There's a band called Family Thief, and I'm thinking like, oh shit, don't mix up the names, Ollie. But Family Thief will be on the show. If you guys know him, he's an acoustic guy that's out in California. He's doing some cool things, but he's not coming on until like April. Early news, guys. But Thursday, Jake Landley. Jake Landley is actually going to be really interesting to talk with because he's kind of like the dad of the pop punk scene. He's been in a lot of different projects. He has a lot of different insight. He's very DIY to the core, and it's going to be very interesting to see him on the show. And I get to tell him how my ex-girlfriend and I used to cyberbully him online, and he never noticed. So guys, that's Thursday. That's Thursday on Babetalk. Take a listen. Go take a listen to Shorebreak as well. And we have all of our episodes available on YouTube, and hopefully one day they'll be available on podcast format. One day, guys, we'll make it. So from James, myself, Mike, and Nick, enjoy the rest of your night, and we'll see you on Thursday. Good night, everybody.
Bye.